if you fuck with me, you will not like it.
Our goal is to leave. Let's be clear. Our goal is to leave as quickly and efficiently as possible.
And
we still have to drop off our dude.
We do have to drop off the dude. Fuck.
Yeah. That's the other part of this that I've been trying to plan. Like, where are you guys going? Because if you guys are leaving, you're going to be taking someone with you.
I do have an idea about that.
Yeah. We'll wait until we get into the game. We're going to wait. I definitely want to wait until Trev gets in.
It's open air, right?
I'm sorry?
Wait out.
The market is open air, right? The market where we're supposed to meet?
It's a city.
It's a city.
Okay,
yeah.
Cool. Good beans.
What he's asking is this like a mall, or is this like an open air bazaar a la Middle East style market?
I have a plan now.
It's dead ass in the middle of a city. Sure, there are some open air parts of it, yeah.
But dead ass in the middle of a city doesn't tell me whether or not it's open air.
If we're talking about specifically the bazaar, yeah, it's primarily out in the open air. It's like you got stalls opened up, people
That's
are
all I
going
need
back
to know.
and forth, that sort of thing, yeah.
Yes, and we do need to keep an eye on the additional starship and vehicle actions from page 237.
That's going to be what anybody who's not named Jack is going to be focused on.
Well, I'm going to be on the gun. That is going to be my job, is shooting things that try to kill us.
You guys, oh my god. So happy that this is where we're at.
You want to get us so bad.
No. I assure you, I do, but I don't. I know that if I get you, it will come back to bite me, I think, because you will have to.
We will then have to engage in hand-to-hand combat.
Yeah, me and you. You talking?
Yes.
Yeah.
But no.
In another note, the AC in our place isn't working.
Ooh.
Oh, it's so.
Oh, you're in
humid.
North Carolina.
It's so
I'm sorry.
Humid.
This is why I left the South. Like, I tell people it was the poverty, but it was the humidity.
In Wisconsin, it's like still 50.
It's about 50 degrees here in Sacramento.
Yeah.
It's pretty nice here in Texas.
It's too hot. Anyway, I think it's official that I have a problem, and that problem is buying so many things for my cat.
We all have that problem that have cats.
We walked into Petco, and I was like, yeah, well, let's pick up some additional of the UR prescription dry food, because we're going to switch to all dry food, because it's truly too expensive to be on the wet food. We'll have some of the wet food in as like a varying thing, but then we were like, oh yeah, let's see what other toys there are. And we were like, okay, may as well pick up. He seems to like the feather toys on the springy metal wire things, so let's grab a couple of those. And oh yeah, an extra large bag of greenies. Yeah, let me grab one of those. And then, we went on a walk yesterday, and it was actually really, really nice. We walked the tobacco trail here in Durham, and it was actually really nice. We walked like 3 miles yesterday, and we were like, we've been talking about getting a cat stroller. Let's get a cat stroller, but I can't find them. Where's a staff member? And I go and I find a staff member at Petco, and I'm like, do you guys sell cat strollers here? Or if not, that's fine. We can just get some online. And they're like, as a matter of fact, we do. And actually, we have something going on special today. We have 2 that are already assembled out of the box. And I'm like, oh my God. for only like $10 more. You can just get it. And they're assembled. And I was like, okay, great. $120. I've spent a considerable amount of money.
Where is Tyler? Or not Tyler. Trev.
Kyle?
The other gay one.
You're all the same.
Oh. Oh.
I can't help but wonder. And let's see here. What does a critical injury on a starship look like?
Yeah. So there's a rollable for it. There's a table for it.
Where is that table? Do you know what page that's on?
It's in taking damage. So if you're in Edge of the Empire, it's going to be 244.
Here we go. Here we go.
That's also in our thing, right?
I just got back.
Vehicle critical hits.
Yep.
Yeah.
So let's say, hypothetically, we're dealing with a. Let me just look at what fucking vehicle this would be. Oh God, where is it? Ships and vehicles. Okay, here it is. Here we go. Hypothetically, we're dealing with a Marauder class Corvette. And we're attacking its port side, so it has one shield. What has one shield, 5 armor? What would this roll do to the ship if I chose to activate a critical?
Are you talking about the last roll you did, or the one that I'm waiting for?
The laser cannon. If I attacked it.
All right, so it would take 10.
10 damage, yeah. So 10 damage flat. So that's minus it's 1 for shield, minus it's 5 for armor. So that's 4 damage.
Mm-hmm.
And then if you do a critical hit, you would essentially roll on the table.
Okay, and does that hit to its shields lower its shields?
I don't.
No, so it does not. Because there's a critical hit called Shields Down. And Shields Down reduce that defensive zone.
And there's like shields failing, too.
Yeah, there's losing power to shield, shields down, shield overload. So the shields are always active. Basically, that let's say the first shot punches a hole in the shield temporarily, and the rest of the shots go through.
Okay.
So yeah, then you would roll a D100, and since it hasn't had any other critical hits before your first one, it would be with no modifier. So whatever you get on that, obviously higher is better for you.
Right. And the 2 advantages to perform immediate free maneuver, could we apply that to the ship?
No, that is for you.
Okay.
Yep.
Well, because so the ship, other than your act of doing the gun stuff, in order to maneuver or do anything with the ship, it is the pilot. The pilot only gets to do those.
Okay, and there is a co-pilot role, but can they do what the pilot can do?
No. So the co-pilot only makes what the pilot does easier. They don't make a different role. They can't do pilot-only checks.
Yeah. Co-pilot gets to use the Starship action co-pilot, which you do a piloting check, and then all your successes...
However many net successes you get.
Yeah, you reduce the difficulty of future pilot checks. Of the next pilot check, I should say. Basically, us as the crew can do everything in the Starship actions, depending on your physical location. So your normal maneuvers for normal combat still affect it. I can't do co-piloting from engineering. I would have to use a maneuver and sprint through the ship, sit down, and do a co-pilot check.
In the cockpit.
In the cockpit.
And
so
can the
in
guns,
specifically this chair of the cockpit.
Can the guns be controlled from the cockpit, or do you have to be in the gunnery seat to do it?
There is
that depends on the gun.
Yeah, there's a single blaster on our ship right now that can. The concussive missile launcher can be controlled from the cockpit because it shoots exclusively forward.
Got it. Okay.
The other two dorsal and ventral cannons, go sit your ass down.
Okay.
Because those are literally turrets that you have to manually turn.
So I can do maneuvers to go from the top turret to the bottom turret.
Yeah, because it's just switching chairs.
Absolutely. Yeah, just slide down that ladder.
Mm-hmm.
If Tam's not already sitting there, maybe Checo is going to be real intimate.
Tam... We need Tam on electronic warfare, I think.
Or, yeah, whatever the role is for I guess.
Yeah, so there's pretty much that entire Starship action stuff, because let's assume Tam and you are sitting in guns is for Liner sprinting around the ship like a crazy person. Obviously, damage reduction is my main goal, to earn back the strain so Jack can keep flying as a crazy person. But, Lina being Lina, there's a chance that I could do 5 strain back in a single roll. At which point, then I can, I got a bit of breathing room. Let's try jamming their computers. Either that, or we limit our firepower by having one of the guns not active. So it's tit for tat.
Right.
If we had our entire crew here, then we're laughing. 2 on the guns, Tam running around, Lina fixing the ship, Jack crashing into nearby stuff.
I wish Sari was here. Or Jessa.
Yeah. But alas.
Thank you, Kyle.
For what this time? Raise me more, Snake.
Now I don't want to.
You've gonna made it weird.
How many Chrome windows do I have open? 7? Why? Do better. I need to have this up so that I can...
Oh my god, that's horrible. I must spread it to others.
Don't do that.
Nope. I'm linking it, because it's funny.
What does the true aim quality do?
Aim qualities. True aim?
Yeah.
Isn't that just aim?
No. It's a talent, I'm sorry.
Okay. That's entirely different. Let's find out. True aim. True aim talent. Once per round before the character makes a ranged attack, they may perform a true aim maneuver. By performing this maneuver, the character gains all the benefits for aiming and upgrades their attack roll once per rank.
Cool.
Does that apply to ship weapons?
Does
that apply to ship weapons?
It is a ship talent.
Oh.
Under mercenary soldier. It's not a ship talent, it's a character talent.
What did I get that gets me this? Give me 1 second. Wait. Oh, no. It's the... I see. One innate talent. Oh! That's where I'm getting that from. Okay, cool. What is the innate talent? Where is that coming from? Is that also a 10?
Innate.
You're just using the wiki for everything, right?
100%.
I'm using the book.
Or if you look up advanced targeting array.
Advanced targeting array. Yep.
So, see the modification options?
Mm-hmm.
The third one. So that gives whatever that is to anybody who is piloting that ship, right? With that thing on it.
Exactly.
Okay, cool.
Yeah. So basically, that ship mod gives those talents to your character sheet while you're using that ship.
By performing this maneuver, they gain all the benefits of for aiming and also upgrades their attack roll once per rank of free aim. Okay, cool. That works. There's no way for me to put that. I'm going to just have to have that ready.
Yeah. Now, those talents are drag and droppable. So,
right. So I would just need to put it on the thing.
Yeah.
Okay. Do you love the nice shorthand that... Oh.
Buck shorthand. So each of these smugglers on your ships are a copy of the original smuggler. So if you open it off of the ship, it should open its own special copy of that character sheet, and you can drag those talents onto it, and it shouldn't go on every smuggler.
I see. Thank you. Okay, cool.
There was no shorthand explaining that one.
So this smuggler that I just clicked off of the skick, the psych. How are you pronouncing that?
I'm not.
That was really funny. I'm not.
Yeah.
Give me 1 second. I need to.
That's why I've been calling it an interceptor. So,
I think it's psych, which is actually really good. Talents. Okay, that is droppable. Okay, great.
Yeah. But if you go and find smuggler separate of the ship, I'm going to open him up now. Look at his talents. And sure enough, nothing. So
I haven't named it. I haven't done it yet.
Oh.
Give me 1 second. I was scrolling when I should have just. Right. Okay. Okay. Look.
All right. So smuggler off the character sheet. I see true aim.
Yep.
Smuggler off that. Never mind. It is linked.
Yeah. That's fine. So, I don't really care. I can, because the only way that it really comes up is if I remember it, in which case this, because there isn't a thing to trigger a thing.
Yeah. Yeah. Fun times. I'm gonna mute.
Okay, cool.
And it, like, it was so uncomfortable.
Me.
Yep.
Trev's
That
on his
sounds like
phone
it
when he
was.
figures out his internet.
We were just. Have any of you watched Invincible?
The finale.
The finale, yeah.
No.
Conquest was not freaky like that in the comic.
like pulling them apart.
No, like leaning in and whispering, "I'm so lonely." Like, hello?
Go away.
He does it for the love of the game.
Yeah, I was just saying. Yeah, there's no chance. I think, honestly, this.
A little bit of Monica for the eyes, a little bit of Erica for the thighs, a little bit of Rita.
You need to go
for
listen
the
to that
sleeve.
song again.
No, it was perfect.
It made me want to punch him.
Jeez. Well, to be honest, Jack, it seems like that's your standard when it comes to Tristan.
Only when it comes to people singing over Discord.
Yeah, all right. I'll give you
I
that.
guess I'll just kill myself.
Don't.
Only if you do it to song.
Yeah. It's too damn hot in here. I need more water. I'm gonna be right back, and then we'll start.
All right. I'll go to my admin account. That should not be needed.
Jesus fucking Christ. The army had to be shamed into putting back up the history of the 442nd back up on its website, because they took it down!
Of course they did. Because we're living in the middle of a hostile government takeover.
Not even a hostile government takeover, it's a hostile government dismantling.
Yes.
Why the what the
Use your words.
A trading card game called Neuroscape just followed me on Blue Sky.
Trying to pull you in.
It ain't gonna fucking work. I learned that lesson with Magic the Gathering.
I don't like Magic the Gathering because no matter what I do, my third hand in any type of tournament will exclusively exist of lands.
There was a fucking comic way back where, you know, three friends are playing poker, right? Like, man, I fucking hate 5-card stud. I always get the worst possible hand. Oh, quit your whining. You have the same odds as everyone else. You're not special. Alright then, fine. I call. I've got 3 jokers, a rules card, and a circle of protection blue. I love it that they picked literally like the most useless Magic the Gathering card.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, I got a question for you. You're in one of those trendy restaurants that uses weird bathroom signs. One of the bathrooms says birds, the other says bees. Which one do you go in?
The B.
Someone.
Bees. Oh my phone, guys! I'm gonna get too much creation. It's definitely bees because a bird is a term for a lady.
Maybe back in the 30s.
Yeah, I was
That-
gonna say
well-
win.
Well, yeah, that's what the sign is referencing. I mean, I didn't say that's what they should say, but that's what it is.
That and bees are
You
pollinators.
see, that's why
Right.
I would fucking ask, because I know fucking bugs,
And they're all
and
girls.
bees are a predominantly female species.
Right. Well, bees have a stinger, which is, of course, equal to a penis.
The Stinger is an ovipositor. It is a modified ovipositor.
And Kyle, I heard that. Don't think I didn't hear that.
Oh, I know you heard that.
Yeah, that's your hearing aid, son.
By the way, I just want to let you guys know, I had made the best joke of all time, and I want to tell you guys because I know you will appreciate it.
Yeah.
My boyfriend texted me, and he texted me a picture that says, he says, this is you for me. And the picture says, love somebody who calls you beautiful even though you're a potato. And I said, oh, honey, you're not a potato. You're a total spud. It was hilarious.
Oh, my goodness. That's terrible.
It was hilarious.
And
Trev,
okay.
I'm taking back half the things I've said about you.
Off the top of my head, by the way, I was proud of myself. I had to actually sit and pat myself on the back.
Yeah. As far as potato puns, you can't go too far.
That was good, too.
Alright. Jesus Christ. Come on.
I didn't think you'd laugh that hard.
Well, you said Yukon!
I also said I, but you missed that one.
Oh, you guess you did say I.
I almost got Tyler with the Greek hero Bofides.
Don't. Nobody fall for it. Nobody fall for it. I fell for that in front of one of my music professors in college.
Oh, my God.
Said that
How
joke.
did you survive?
And I literally, I was like, both of these, what?
Oh, my
He goes, Tyler, get better.
Oh.
And I was like, my music theory professor. Okay.
He wasn't even mad. He was just disappointed.
Yeah.
Okay, guys, I'm still working on Discord. So just go ahead and play. I'm listening. I'm here.
Okay. Cool.
I had the
I'm on my
realization
phone.
that because a Stinger is a modified ovipositor, you're basically being stabbed with a weaponized fallopian tube.
And with that, a long time ago in a galaxy far, far away. Oh, God. We'll cut that out.
Very charming. Very charming.
Ew. Domino's just released a Parmesan stuffed crust pizza. And boy, is it good, but it causes the most acidic, horrible stomach in the world.
Oh, the stuffed crust? It's delicious.
One of these days, I'm going to change all of the scrolling text to whatever you say directly after a long time ago in a galaxy far, far away.
Hey, Buford, I got a question for you. You're a Canadian. Is it true that Little Caesars up there is called Pizza Pizza?
No, we got Little Caesars too.
Wait, so there's just another restaurant called Pizza Pizza?
Correct.
I don't know.
They do not have the slogan. They are not allowed to say pizza pizza. Little Caesars has that one.
That's fucking funny.
Okay. Well, so we're going to go ahead and, as a recap, shit blew up. And then also shit specifically did not blow up.
That was
You got me. I was got. you are all currently sitting. Before we do anything, though, we're going to go ahead and, for perhaps one of the most pivotal Destiny rolls of the game so far, I'm going to ask everybody to roll, please.
Incoming all dark. Oh, thank God.
Oh my
Oh,
god!
my God. Don't.
Come on, Tam.
Nope.
Do it, Tam.
Well,
Can you roll for me? I'm sorry. Can you roll for me?
yeah, go, Kyle, roll for him.
I don't want to. I want him to fail first.
Okay, I'll roll.
Woo!
Oh, my
Oh
God.
my god, it's fuck!
Don't fuck this up, Tam.
He can't, guys, he can't roll. Somebody roll for him.
Yeah, I'll roll again. I can't roll again. Well played.
Yay!
God damn it, Trev. You had one job.
I need you to know that.
us.
Okay, but it doesn't count. Look at the counter. Okay, there you go.
I fixed it because my Destiny rules don't count. Because that would be mean. Anyway, the power of the light side strengthens and emboldens you against the threat that you see in the sky. Not in a range that would be realistic to be caught on sensors, but I mean, you can see it. Directly above you is a large Corvette-shaped craft sitting in orbit. You can see it just at the bare of the outline. You can see that it's hanging up just directly above where your takeoff velocity, where your takeoff trajectory as standard would take you.
What kind of ship is it?
It is going to be, and we are going to do a slight retcon. I said a ship, and then when I looked up the ship last time, I realized that was going to be a Silhouette 7 thing that could go against a Star Destroyer and probably win. So this is
An interceptor class?
yeah.
Did we look at the same interceptor class?
There is one that I don't know. Anyway, it's not that.
Yeah, okay. And just so you
Whoever
know,
is-
I didn't look up the stats. I just looked
No,
the ship
I know.
up on Wikipedia because I wanted to see what it looked like.
100%. Yeah, it's going to look a lot different than that one.
Yeah.
So Kybax, you would be outside of the you're currently outside of the ship. Let me get some music going.
I'm the one who opened the thing.
What?
Yes. So you open up the docking bay door, the blast doors above you, and you see the ship. It is at almost the reach of your vision. It's almost outside of where you'd be able to see it, as it's so small. So for ship identification, I'm going to ask you to roll. This is going to be yeah, I'm gonna have you roll a perception check.
Okie dokie.
The difficulty for this is going to be increased significantly due to its distance, and just because you can just barely see the silhouette of it, go ahead and give it to me. I'll say difficulty 3 with 2 setback.
2 setback. Wow. Yeah, I don't got none for that.
Yes. So, you look up, and here's what you see. You see a very small dot at the edge of your vision. The way that your goggles work, it doesn't really let you really focus your eyes. You see the vague shape of a large vessel, essentially. Also, what you see above you, sort of floating above this once very recently active bay, are a large number of airspeeders of a variety of different types. There are also, from the other docking bay pods that are around you in the docking area of the city, ships taking off, most of them taking off, some of them coming into land. Some of them are the size of small fighters, some of them are are about your size. A bunch of ships sort of cluttering your vision, and the fact that it's so small, it makes it very hard to make out what it is.
Okay. As soon as I get everything ready to go, I walk back in the ship and is like, "Oh, we got company."
What do the ship's sensors say?
At this time, the ship sensors would read. Good question. Yeah, give me a. I almost started using SW5E rules here. It would just be a perception check. Yeah. No, I think you would just be able to. Well, actually, no. Let me look at the ship task here.
Unless it's like actively jamming, it should be broadcasting its transponder ID.
Ah, yes, but your sensor range is short range in planetary scale. So at this point, what you would be able to see above you is the signatures of the ships that are above you. They are, again, a variety of airspeeders, of small fighters, of freighters, of things above you. You cannot get an exact read on what the ship is above you. You do detect the presence of it, of things that are in orbit, just because you were up until recently linked in to the navigational array that has since been destroyed. But you, with using your ship sensors, you're not able to see any in terms of what anything is. Yeah.
It looked like about frigate size, but I couldn't tell you what it was.
Tybacks, get inside, button up the hatches, and get on a gun.
Yes, ma'am. He goes and gets on a gun.
I'll get on a gun too.
No. You come here. You come here.
Oh.
Hey, Imp. Talking to this guy.
Oh.
Imp, you know how to fire you know how to fire a laser cannon?
No, unfortunately not. I was brought through the officer course, so I know how to fire a hand rifle, but I was never put through gunnery school, unfortunately.
I think stay out of the way. And he goes
GW,
into
W.
Whoopee!
Is your auxiliary port okay? If you can plug into the computer, I could use your backup on the piloting.
Sure. You see W starts rolling in and hooks his probe. Hooks his what is it called? The smart, whatever the plug-in thing is, into the side of the co-pilot's chair, and he is going to act as your co-pilot. Where's everybody else going?
Lina's in maintenance, doing maintenance stuff. Spooling up, I assume.
Yeah.
Cam's waiting for orders.
Right. You told me you were pretty good with computers, right?
All right.
You think you can handle some jamming?
I'll give it a try.
All right. And I'll switch to a ship-wide broadcast. Attention all hands! We might be going into some combat. I will try to keep things light as possible, but just in case, strap yourself into something and keep your eyes open.
Okay, here we go. Alright, spooling up.
Now, about how far away is the market, GM?
The market, roughly several dozen kilometers away, close range.
Actually, Kybax!
Yeah.
Do you have 2 repelling lines?
Maybe. Let me check.
Are we talking like climbing wires?
Yeah.
I mean, let's take a look.
I don't, but it's just, what, 15 credits? Can I just pay the amount?
Let's take a look. I mean, you can spend a destiny point, and you can have whatever climbing gear that you need.
What do you need it for?
Okay, I was thinking we go to our meeting place, and him and a representative hop out of the ship, rappel down, drop him off, grab our exchange, we winch him back up, and we get the hell out of Dodge.
Can we just have him wire us the money and drop him off?
Oh, it wasn't just money, it was a list.
Oh, right. It was a list.
I mean, well, technically it was removing our names from a list.
Oh, okay. Right, okay. So, yeah, that can be done electronically, so in that case we just need to get our guest rappelled down safely.
I can just fly him down, then fly him back up.
Alright, prep for it.
Alright.
Okay.
All right.
If we're lucky, we'll be able to get out of here without firing a shot. Or taking one.
Alrighty. So, you begin spooling up the engines.
Engines should already be spooled up. I fried a guy, remember?
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Engines are up and running. Landing bay is up. Landing door is up. And then, do you take off?
Not how you're thinking.
Okay.
We are going
what?
to move up just enough to clear the bay, then run the throttle downtown towards the market.
Okay, great. So, since we are now piloting a ship where combat is still a possibility, although you have stated that you are trying your best to avoid combat, I'm going to ask for an initiative roll from all of you.
Alright, let's fucking go!
Let me create an encounter, and I need to do one prep thing before we begin.
I will take one strain for the auto success. What the fuck was that? I saw that. What was that?
Give me just one moment. My fan fell over because my cat knocked it down.
Line has gone into like the stores room and pulled out like extra straps and like, sir, here, I'm just gonna tie this around you. You're gonna need this in a minute.
Are you okay?
I am so sorry.
I hope it didn't fall on you. Was it scary?
Yeah, you might want to hold on to something.
Oh, I'm so sorry.
You know what's
Here.
What's really fucking funny? I've got this whole speech in my head for if we get captured and like brought before the Black Suns, for her justifying her actions and how they really ought to just be, letting things lie considering how much incompetence we exposed within their organization.
Okay. The cat is okay. I was very scared though, because the fan knocked over, and I think I'm not entirely 100% sure, but it may have fallen either on him or next to him.
He got scaled.
Don't. He is in fact Ginge Cat worthy.
One orange brain cell?
One orange brain cell, right? Okay. Give me just one moment, everybody. Need to move some stuff into position.
Now, we have one force shield and one aft shield. Is that because we're too small to have port and starboard shields, or because we don't
We
have
can
them?
angle the deflector shields along any vector we want. That's just where they start out.
Okay.
So, are we 100% sure about that with Silhouette 4? Because my thought was
that's
thought
what the
4 and
angle the
under had-
deflector shields thing does.
What the angle
No,
the deflector shield thing does, because ships of a particular scale, I think scale 5 and higher, have 4 quadrants. I believe that Silhouette 4 or under only has 2, forward and aft.
Right. I think that's right, because angle the deflector shields would just let us move the shield point from front to back. We could have 2 on the aft shields or 2 on the fore shields.
Crow,
On what we
put the
need.
deflectors on double front.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, that makes perfect sense.
Let me. Well, let's. Yeah, while we're here, before we get into where it actually matters, let's double check. Let me go into Starship Feet. So I want where the derived stats come from. Give me just one moment. Protection, defense, silhouette, and defense zone. Yes, anything with Silhouette 4 or lower has 2 defense zones, forward and aft.
There we go.
Perfect. Give me just one moment, everybody. Hey, Kyle, do you remember what those TIE fighters, what their scale was? The token scale?
Oh, the scale, they were, 2.5.
Oh. Okay, I'm going to have it lower, then.
That's just so you can see it. Really doesn't matter.
Oh, I got you. Oh, yeah, for sure. Whereas I'll put the other one at 3. Okay, that makes sense. One moment, everybody. Just need to get tokens into position. Tokens into position, he says. Wait, this is happening? He says to himself. Great. Oh, have people rolled for initiative yet?
Nope. You haven't started a combat, so no.
I definitely thought I did.
No.
Oh, there we go. Can you tell me what you guys see right now?
Hidden actors.
Thank you.
Ooh. Da-da-da-da. 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 And this vigilance or cool?
This is vigilance.
I don't have anything in
Are you
combat
considering
encounters.
we're seeing this coming that it would be cool?
I have no encounters in combat encounters.
Right click
try
on your
refreshing,
character.
buddy.
Yeah.
You can make. Yeah, I'll accept that argument for cool. Yeah, I'll roll vigilance.
Oh,
Come on.
Oh, we can see what the 2 hidden actors are in their roles for initiative.
Oh no! Go away! Ah! So you can't see the third one though?
Yeah,
Let me see if I
yeah.
scroll up a bit.
You haven't rolled it yet.
Oh, okay.
It's
see what
their names show up in the chat log.
Yeah.
In the chat log. I see. Well, don't look at the chat. Thank you.
Oh, okay. I'm restarting here. Sorry about this, guys.
No, you're fine.
We
didn't roll up. I didn't.
we
roll
have got the initiative with 4 successes.
One moment, everybody. I forgot to do the thing that he told me to do. Yeah, I see no reason why it would be anybody better. All right, nobody look at the dialogue. La 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 la. Okay.
Just waiting on Tam. We were just waiting on Tam. He hadn't had a roll yet.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Okay, there we go. No, I should have 0. I don't know why I have 2 there. Hold on. Ah! Sorry!
I'm sorry. It was actually my fault. I'm sorry. Can I reset the initiative? No, that would make us everybody have to re-roll again, right?
Yep.
There we go.
Okay, everybody. We'll muck that one. Give everybody 1 second. We're gonna restart. I'm so sorry.
Hey, Tamsin.
Thank you, everybody.
Such a bang and roll, though.
Don't shut up. You guys know you'll roll fine. Okay.
We had your rolls, children's. Kybax and Cameron.
Kybax cam roll.
Any moment.
It's okay.
Do I have to re-roll? I got 4 successes. God damn it.
We'll be fine.
Yes, we do have to re-roll. Please pay attention.
Jesus. Come on, Jack.
Says the guy in the kitchen making some form of pasta.
Says someone
was the
actively
joke.
cooking.
That was the joke. And to be fair, what I was doing at that point was putting laundry in the dryer.
It's a weird place to make pasta.
All right.
Why
Everybody
not?
click
All the hot water. Oh my god, that's a terrible roll.
Everybody click away from the chat. Nobody look at the chat.
I am clicked away from the chat.
Thank you. Oh boy. Oh boy.
Now, see, this is not fair.
This
is not fair.
Everything's fine.
I'm mad
Everybody
about
still
it.
look away from the Jake. You're fine.
We had great rolls.
We had a 4, a 2, 1, and 1, and now we're at the end of the initiative. I'm kind of mad about it.
I'll give you. Yeah. Okay. Yeah, we're fine. Everything's fine. Do you want an extra destiny point? I'll give you an extra destiny point here.
We'll take it.
Yeah, we'll take it.
There you go. I'm so sorry, everybody. Okay. So, the way that this combat is going to begin, you begin at speed 0 as you take your way out of the thing. Okay, so. Yeah. Uh-huh. Give me one. So, you're going to wave. Next. Mip, bip, bip. Okay. So. Something happens. And because you need to know what's going on, I will reveal it to you.
GM quote. I love it.
1 moment, everybody. Whee! And then, what is the range? Form happens. Close and short. So anytime that you see close, it means engaged. In your ranges for everything. Close is equal to engaged. So, as you begin coming down, so Jack, you bring it out, and you begin increasing your speed. You catch on sensors 2 craft approaching you, coming in at a high rate of speed. So,
Talking is a free action, right?
I'm sorry?
Talking is a free action.
Absolutely, yeah.
Kybax, tally 2 bogeys.
Copy, punch it.
You see these ships, they are small, and you can see their silhouettes posted. You cannot see yet what kind of ships that they are. However, with your sensors, you can't see what their transponder is spinning. But you can see that they are coming in high, and they are coming in hot. Streaming down from the ship that is currently up above you.
And this is very obviously an attack run.
They are coming in, and they are heading towards you. You can interpret that however you'd like.
Yeah, that's an attack run.
Yes. So, as you begin, they close to within medium range of where you are. Okay. So, close range to medium range. Right, Kyle? That works?
Yep.
Okay.
That means they're up 50 kilometers out.
Yes. So you can see, if you out in the cockpit, you can look up and you begin seeing these little points of light getting slowly bigger as they crease down. The sun is not high in the sky. It's probably around 5 or 6. Later in the afternoon. The sun is coming in from whatever the sun direction is coming in, not directly above you, so you can see them. That is going to be their turn. Currently.
Here we are. Laser cannon.
Okay. So, medium range of where you are currently. You are currently level with the ground. Your heading is your nose is pointed towards the bazaar. The bazaar, I will tell you, is short range from where you are currently. It would take them, so it's within a couple of kilometers where you are currently, heading due west, I'll say. Who would like to go first?
I would,
Okay.
if I may. Everyone
Yeah,
cool with
absolutely.
that?
Go ahead and claim the initiative.
Okay. So I would like to she's going to hug the ground and weave between as much buildings as she can. She wants to make herself not just difficult to hit, but difficult to track.
So
Okay.
are we accelerating? Is that a thing we have to do first?
Yes, you are currently sitting at speed 0. You are currently, in time here. All these things are obviously happening within the same amount of time. However, you are currently sitting at 0. So in order to go anywhere, you need to do something to increase your speed, which would be one of your maneuvers.
Okay, I would like to take a maneuver to accelerate then. I would like to accelerate... how many points can I accelerate in one maneuver?
So, you have 2 options. The first option is to use the accelerate-decelerate maneuver. That increases your speed by 1 to 1. That would essentially allow you to get within close range. So speed 1 would allow you to move within your engaged range with 1 maneuver, or you could spend 2 maneuvers. I'm sorry. No. So it is 1 maneuver to accelerate to 1. So that's, in order to gain speed, you either need to accelerate, or you can use the punch it move. Punch it immediately brings you up to your maximum speed, which is speed 5. However, it costs you some strain to do that.
Sorry.
Which would get you, because you're at speed 0 currently, it would cost you 5 system strain in order to get up to 5. I will also say, if you are going to be doing any increase in speed, I'm going to be asking for a piloting check, especially considering the fact that you're going to be dodging and bobbing and weaving in a city.
Oh, absolutely, yeah.
Yeah.
So I would like to accelerate to speed 1.
Okay. Great. So let's go ahead and we're going to move over your tracker. Jack, I don't know if he's... somebody has already done it. Great. So you are currently sitting at speed 1. For the purposes of this, everybody, treat your speed like a status condition, not as something that's actually moving you, because your speed, doing something to change your speed, is different from actually flying. So, okay, you have increased your speed to 1. You're accelerating your engines, pushing it up slowly to accelerate relatively safely, still within a outer metropolitan area. What would you like to do?
I have a mechanic.
I would like to get to the bazaar
Right.
while maneuvering defensively. Is that possible?
Not specifically, no. So, a couple of things with that. Number 1, at speed 1, you can only move within engaged range, within close range. The bazaar is at short range.
Okay.
So,
So I'd have to accelerate.
right, that would get you up to speed 2, but that is your 2 maneuvers.
However, I can spend strain to make another.
No, because you only get two maneuvers maximum.
So it would be one maneuver for free, one maneuver with strain. Now my question is this: could she use the action to perform a maneuver?
In the way that works is that second maneuver is your action.
No.
No. It's separate.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
but the rule's still as same as you can have up to 2 maneuvers and an action. You can't have 3 maneuvers.
Okay.
Yes.
Okay, so they are separate things.
Mhm.
But if I do take those 2 maneuvers, I still get an action.
That is right. Yep.
So, can I accelerate twice and move?
No, not currently. No. Which I understand is maddening.
Yeah, that makes no sense. I have
what
speed,
I would-
but can't use it to get anywhere.
What
That's
I would
right.
recommend, you can punch it not up to the maximum, can't you? Can't you just punch it to 3?
No. So this maneuver allows a ship or vehicle to go immediately to its maximum speed rating from any other speed.
Do you think we can handle the 5 system strain?
What I am doing here is I don't want to tip our hand immediately. I don't want them to know what the ship is fully capable of yet.
Got it. So I just accelerate to 1 then, and then move.
Well, accelerating to 1 and then moving, does that actually do anything?
It does. So
Because it sounds like it doesn't.
So essentially what it would be lining your way up. So using speed 1, getting down into... I can tell you that it's going to be extremely safe to do this. I'm not going to require a piloting check to do it at speed 1. This would get you to a place where your next piloting check would be able to get you at speed 1 going to short range. To get to the bazaar. So you would get to your bazaar at your during your next turn.
Okay, I need to now look up the list of actions here.
Yep.
I should have looked them up.
246 in Age of Rebellion.
In the references.
Or in the references, yeah.
Yeah, no, go ahead and use the PDFs and not the handy dandy references I assemble for all y'all.
Starship actions, let's see here.
You also have your standard normal list of actions in combat.
So what you could do, I mean, if you're trying to get to, you could plot a course that would make your way getting to the bazaar easier, especially if you're flying through a city to get there.
I see what you're saying about hiding the ship's capabilities, but they're after our asses, so let's just run.
We have to get to the bazaar.
Yes.
And if it's gonna take me 2 turns either fucking way...
No, it would take you 1 turn if you did the punch it thing, because then you still have your extra maneuver.
And then you would have a piloting check to contend with.
Yeah.
Okay. Balls to the wall.
Okay.
And we will
For sure.
punch it, and, yeah. That is...
Now,
What do I need to do for that? God damn it, I closed the thing.
we just take 5 system strain. We move up to speed 5.
So that it would be your first maneuver. Right.
Mm-hmm.
So you click it up to speed 5. You throw the throttles right in. You're trying to get to the bazaar. I'm going to ask for... So then you would use your second maneuver to fly or drive. That would get you to close range. To short range within this turn.
Okay.
Right.
So, as soon as she clears line of sight,
Mhm.
she slams the throttle forward, weaving between the buildings as low as she can. And as they near the bazaar, she pulls back on the stick, flips the ship, she cuts the throttle, flips the ship onto its back, rotates to align the gravity, then slams the throttle back forward again to negate their forward velocity so they're hovering over the bazaar.
Okay. That is so cool. Thank you for doing that. So, great. So what
I would like to add something
Sure.
else.
Yeah.
Right before she slams the throttle forward, she takes a deep breath and quotes something her father told her when he was teaching her how to fly. Don't just fly, flow.
Cool. So, a number of things are going to be required now. So, we are at speed 5.
Mm-hmm.
We are currently, which I understand it is not of your own volition, but you are in a very difficult situation, and you have done what is necessary in order to complete your objective. What I'm going to require from you is pulling up the chat with Kyle to look at the rule. So for navigational hazards, this is a big one. It is a city. It is going to be your half of your speed rounded up.
So 3.
So as a difficulty 3 check, I believe, So, and then I think those are all upgraded.
No. So
With
we're a
the way-
silhouette
no.
4,
Yeah.
which is going to be
Yes.
divided by 2. So
Yes,
it's
you're
divided by
right.
half. So it's a 2, and our speed is currently what?
At 5.
5. Okay, so that's going to bring it to 3. So it's going to be a difficulty pool of 3 with 2 upgrades.
Unfortunately, because of Jack's ability, the silhouette of the ship is actually 3.
That only counts when we're being attacked.
Okay, fine.
You almost there.
We are not being
Almost there,
punched by buildings.
Great. So, so it is a difficulty 3 base check with 2 upgrades. So 2 red dice, 1 purple die. Due to the extreme navigational hazard that you're putting your ship through, I am going to add some. I am going to add 2 setback dice to it. However,
No.
but this is going to be the kicker, which is it's going to suck for you. This is not piloting space.
I
This
know.
is piloting planetary.
And I still remove 2 setback dice.
Really?
Yes.
Yep.
Oh my god! Holy shit. Okay. Yeah, so it would normally be... Give me 1 second. Let me read the actual hazard thing. Fuck. Environmental effects. Hazards. I'm just trying to see... Yeah, because I know that there's a criteria for setback with hazards. Oh, the other one. Stellar phenomenon.
Bite me, huh?
An extremely dangerous situation calling on every ounce of a pilot's skill and coolness. No, this isn't navigating the maw. This is, so it would be 2. It would be 2 setback, which you immediately get rid of. So still roll the setback die, but the thing should automatically get him out.
Yeah.
Great.
I have
Go ahead
another
and roll.
question.
Yeah.
The game suggests granting boost die for narrative reasons.
Take a boost die.
Okay.
Bend a light side point 2.
I will explain that I am asking for this boost die because this is the ship she grew up on. It's the ship she
Literally.
learned to fly in. She knows it like the back of her hand.
On top of that, this is also where you learned how to fly it. You've flown in the city before. 100%.
All right.
Yeah, take it.
I will spend a light side point to upgrade one of my dice.
Certainly.
Weary me.
Oh, and yeah,
Okay.
this is not the appropriate music for this. Cut
Okay,
now.
so I have 2
But now there's
proficiency
an
dice.
angle
2.
God damn it. That's what you meant, cut now.
Okay, so I have, just to make sure I've got this right, 2 proficiency die, 2 ability die, 2 challenge die, 1 difficulty, 1 boost, 2 setback.
2 challenge die, 1... Yeah, so it's 2 upgraded, 1 normal. Yeah, you're good. God. Just amps you the fuck up.
Amps
Yeah.
you the fuck up.
It fills you with terror, or what?
That just fills me with yay, another thing I have to do.
There should only be one threat.
And it didn't
right.
remove the setback dice.
It didn't. You're right. I'm sorry. Yeah, 100%. There's only 1 threat. What can I do with that? Not a whole lot, probably, but we'll look.
Piloting.
Opponent gains boost die versus character. Yeah, I'll take. No, that's just for 2. Oh, I get nothing. Okay.
Ramen, please.
I'm just...
For 5 seconds, stay off of me, please.
I'm just imagining how this looks from Kybax's perspective, being in the turret, and then suddenly the ship goes inverted, then rotates 180 degrees to be right side up again, and then suffers just immediate sudden deceleration.
Yeah. So, I mean...
Oh,
so
he
you're...
strapped himself in the second he told Cam to punch it. He was like, alright, so let's put on the 5-point harness.
Yeah,
Note
but
where
you're
Lina's currently sitting.
Yeah, I'm like, visually, that would look awesome. I'm not talking about, like, throwing him for a loop, just how cool that experience would be.
And so I think your speed is still... Because that can't be something that I allow. Give me 1 second.
Spend a light side to drop it down. Mechanically, technically, no. It would still be
Mechanically,
5.
you can't, yeah. So...
Yeah.
Spend
a light side for the maneuver.
The speed of the ship is independent from our momentum. The speed of the ship is where the engines are. Our engines are at full power, they're just not pushing us anywhere.
Okay. In which case, I'm going to spend a dark side point. You have this turn to do what you need to do. This round to do what you need to do. Whatever docking bay that you're going to be dropping, whatever things that you're going to do.
We're basically like, jump out the fucking side of the ship, buddy. Go.
Okay.
That's one of the reasons why I was staying so low.
Okay.
And asked about the harnesses and the rappelling lines.
So, who would like to go next?
Before someone claims that initiative slot, you can have it. Lina is going to smash the comms because shit talking's a free action. Hey, Cam? Yeah, all of those sounds that you're hearing right now, they're no longer warnings, they're laws.
Yeah, you're... it's like high fives and awesome stuff in the cockpit. Back in engineering, your screens are red. They're like, hey, don't do that shit again. The engines are just whining and going from the massive acceleration to the massive deceleration. A couple of sparks fly out from one of the girders on the engine bay itself.
Also, you should have had 3 boost die on that, Jack. I'm sorry, I forgot to tell you. We have handling 3.
Oh my god. Yeah, okay.
Yeah. Roll 3 more boost die.
Yeah, you get 1 boost per handle.
I don't remember what blue is.
You can just hit the little D20
roll
on
piloting,
the chat
but then
box.
with that.
Yeah.
Yeah, like your little...
Here we go. Okay, 3 more boost die. Here we go. Okay, so, yeah, I would like to, let's see, what can I spend advantages on here?
You have 2 advantages to spend.
You can use that to decrease system strain, I think.
Nope. That is the one thing you cannot do.
Nope.
System strain can only be replenished by 1 way, and it's a mechanics check. Believe me, I dug deep into that today.
Oh, you can perform an immediate free maneuver.
Not with piloting, though.
Oh, no.
So,
Yeah,
you get
so no,
plus
3 advantages. Perform free pilot-only maneuver, provided you have not performed the maximum, which he has. Yeah.
It's only 2 though, because there's
If
one
you could
threat.
give
That
me
would
the
have canceled
fly
it.
with forethought thing. I could add a blue to the piloting check I'm about to make to deposit this imp.
I don't think I can. Can I do that to give, like... Can I spend advantages to have placed our ventral turret in a position to return fire at the 6?
So, your ventral turret, and so weapon facing is truly like needs to be your last thought. Weapon facing, keeping track of like where weapon faces are in dogfighting, absolutely impossible with the way that this system is set up.
I mean, can I give Kybax a boost die with good positioning?
Yes, fly with forethought to add a boost die to next active allied character's pilot, gunnery, computers, or mechanics check.
Is that a maneuver? Because I can't make another maneuver.
No, you just spend an advantage.
Okay, there we fucking go. Fly with forethought. Let's go.
Yeah, all right. Who has fly with forethought?
It's just one of the things you can spend your advantage on when you do piloting planetary checks.
Where does it say that? Give me 1 second.
In
Yeah,
the
where is that?
reference guide. I'm looking at the reference guide for piloting planetary, what you can do with successes and advantages.
Oh, add boost die to active or allied. Yeah, it's in combat number 6.
Ah, okay.
So, right, it's in the 2. Yeah, okay. You can add a boost die. Yeah,
Let's
to
fucking
active or allied
go.
character. For sure. Take a boost die. Okay, who would like to go next?
I've got a question before we answer that one.
Sure.
Can Kybax reasonably hop out of the ramp, deposit this guy on a roof, and then hop back in the ship within a turn?
Gut instinct says no, but let's look.
Because I can use the repulsor to make close a range band, and then maneuver to close another range band, and then maneuver to close a range band back.
So we're gonna say so the bazaar is open air. You're able to get. You swing your ass around. Number one, this place is full of people. It's still daytime. You spun the ass out of your ship around. I'm assuming just the sheer velocity opens your loading bay door.
Those fucking hydraulics again, I swear to God, Cameron.
You see, you see, fucking Lieutenant Davies looks at you as like, what?
I grab him by the scruff, and we're gone.
You look down. It's about a 10-foot drop from the bottom of the ramp. I'll say
Literally repulsor pack, place him on the ground, dust his shoulders. Good luck. Repulsor pack back in.
Okay. Yeah, so you is Davies gonna oppose this? Yeah, I mean you're throwing him out of his ship.
He
carrying him.
knew the plan and going ahead because Cam said it over the comms. And while you were dealing with your cat, I did mention that Lina went grabbed the harness and strapped him into it, so Kybax has something to hold on to. So he knew the plan. He'd be going with it, whether he wants to or not.
Okay. Davies looks absolutely terrified. Kybax, you're claiming. So
That's
claim the
because he's
initiative
not
spot.
stupid.
I'm gonna ask for. So you're using a maneuver check to. You're using a maneuver to jump down. With Davies.
Yeah.
Davies is not assisting. You're jumping 10 feet down with the assistance of a harness and with repulsor things, but you still don't want to break your leg. Give me a athletics check.
Would it be athletics or would it be coordination?
The first one will be coordination, I'll say, yeah.
Okay. What is the difficulty?
The ship is still moving. You run down to the edge and you jump. Go ahead and give me... I can't let this slide. It's gonna be difficulty of 2 with a setback die.
Uh-huh. I will spend a light side point.
Okay.
Just because we got so many. Do I have anything else that I can do? I think I do. But I've gotta go into the item qualities for this. Hold on, I have so much that I have.
Oh my god.
Repulsor pack.
Speed 1. Operate in atmosphere. It has a silhouette of 0. Okay.
And my handling, I did do the modification, so my handling is +1, so I add a boost dice. Haha. Ha.
Well, you're falling currently.
Mm-hmm. Yes, but this is a piloting check for the piloting check for the jet repulsor pack is a coordination check.
All right. Yeah.
So
Cool.
1 boost die, 1 setback die, 2 of these, 1 yellow, and 4 green.
Okay. Fuck you with that +1 free maneuver. Is that really a
Playing
thing
your
of
slot.
coordination thing?
Yep. I can immediately take a free maneuver, so I spend those advantages.
So you jump out. The pure momentum kind of almost throws you out. Davies clings onto you. You. He goes, wait, and you unattach him from the harness. He falls. Okay. The ship is.
No,
It
can
has-
I say what I do, because I have a specific thing that I was wanting to do, and
Sure.
I did succeed. Okay, so literally, I let the momentum throw us out, and the last second before we hit the ground, I activate the repulsor pack, completely kill both of our momentum, set him down on the ground, let him go, dust off his shoulders, and boost back into the ship.
All right. I'm going to ask for another maneuver coordination check. You are now going from a large platform onto a small platform, and that platform is moving. I'm increasing your difficulty by 1, and you're still going to have a setback on it. And I'm spending a dark side point to upgrade the difficulty.
Every party needs a pooper, that's why they invited you.
Legit, man, we're doing some crazy shit.
1 challenge, 2 difficulty, 1 boost, 1 setback.
God, eat everything. Increase. Yeah, that's funny. You both decrease the time and increase the distance by 25%. That's great. So you basically Superman onto this platform, slamming the button as you go to shut the loading bay door, unless you're keeping it open.
No, shutting it and then climbing back into my gunner seat.
Okay.
That's technically a maneuver.
Well, he has one more, so that's
Yeah.
fine.
Oh my god. Okay, there we go.
So that's crazy. That's absolutely bonkers. That's fucking wild. Okay.
Yeah. In the
You guys
best way.
full 18 that.
We
Drop
fucking
Cameron
Mission
Davies.
Impossible that shit.
Yeah.
And as soon as I'm back in the starship, now I have a question. Okay.
Yeah.
Because the laser cannon says it has a close range, and you're saying that means engaged,
Yes.
which seems insane to me.
So yeah.
Engaged and close, they're shared. Those 2 little blocks right there are the only place that we are capable of dogfighting. Most weapons, most starfighters, most of our weapons can only function in that space. Now,
Okay,
that's
so
a
we're
full-
we have a knife fight range, not dog
Exactly.
fight range. Gotcha.
Correct.
No,
there
fights
are
in
other
Star Wars
ships.
are knife fights.
Yeah,
Yeah,
there are ships that can shoot upwards of long, but silhouettes come into play how difficult you are to hit.
Okay. Then for my action, what I would like to do is, can I hold my action to fire the second they come into range?
No.
What can I do?
Check the
holding an
starship
action is
actions.
nothing.
That's what I'm about to. That's what I'm looking at now.
Fire discipline.
What is this? Leadership or discipline check? Maybe not that.
The crew member foregoes fighting to analyze the opponent's tactics and direct his fellows to greater accuracy with their weapons fire. If successful, the next crew member firing a weapon aboard the ship can add a boost die. Each additional 2 success grants this to an additional crew member.
Yeah, that's not for me. I don't think I can do any of that. I
don't see why you
but I
couldn't use
can
fire
do-
discipline on yourself. You're abstaining shooting now to line up a better shot.
And failure doesn't mean anything other than the possibility of me having some threat to deal with.
Okay, I'll give it a shot then.
Cool. Yeah, it's difficulty 3, leadership or discipline.
Tam, get ready. You're next.
Two of your best stats.
Got it.
Two of my, actually my worst, I think.
Nah, they're your best stats. They're best.
One failure, one advantage.
Yeah. So that washes. You take a time, kind of breathing a little bit heavily, and you look, and yeah, you start getting settled in the cockpit, and you're not really able to take in their tactics. Okay. Who would like to go next?
I guess
Cam
that's
got
me.
voluntold.
Oh, whoops. There we go. Well, I'm going to start jamming communications between the home ship and the fighter, or the frigate.
Okay.
And I think it's just a computer check. I'm not quite sure. I've been reading up, and people are just suggesting use computer.
Yeah, it's an average computers check.
Yeah, so difficulty 2. So the crew member uses the vehicle system to jam the communications of enemy vehicles. On a successful check, the enemy must make a... so it's difficulty 2, and then I have to make a difficulty 2 versus that. The difficulty increases by 1 for each 2 successes above an actual success, and the jamming effect, additional target for each advantage spent. So, yeah, go ahead and make a... this is your action. Go ahead and make a difficulty 2 computers check. And this is one of those. Remember back in Star Trek where we would do rolls to juice up other stuff that we can do. This is one of those rolls. Like, this makes me have to roll. The better you roll, the harder my roll is going to be in order to shrug this off.
Okay. Ah.
Oh. Well. Nothing happens.
We appreciate
so-
you, Tam.
So Tam,
I'm trying here.
Tam, you see that they are. The fact is that they are not doing a whole lot of communicating at this point. So, so jamming their communications requires some ability to get in, so to speak. At this specific point in time, the Stormrunner says that. At this specific time, it's kind of a bad time to jam them because it's not like you could have known that. But
Now I know.
But yeah, you fail. You're not able to get access to their communications array. That was a good try though, because disrupting actual communications between the ship, between the mothership and the 2 interceptors that are coming at you would be actually kind of bad. Okay, is there anything else that Tam would like to do on his turn?
No, I mean, no.
Any
I
maneuvers
don't
that
have.
you want to do?
I don't have.
You do.
Yeah.
All
I do.
players can angle the deflector screens as a starship maneuver. So because Cam's now turned the ship around, if the enemy is both towards us, moving our defense zone from the back to the front and would be beneficial. If they happen to be behind us, moving the front to the back would be beneficial.
Well, that sounds like a great idea. I think I should do that.
Okay.
I don't know. They can take a gain advantage maneuver to pick which side they shoot us from.
Also an option.
So that might not be a good idea right now.
Well, I mean, it didn't sound that great to begin with, so I just I'll hold off for right now.
At the distance currently, I believe they can close on us and still take a maneuver before they attack.
Okay, I'll hold off for right now. Next turn, I'll go ahead and try and do that.
Is opening a comm channel to Galen Rook a free action or a maneuver? Maybe tell him we left his boy off at on a roof.
Well, to be fair, we told him we'd meet him at the bazaar.
We didn't. It turns out we were 10 feet above the ground, so I literally set him down in the bazaar and then took off.
There is no way Galen missed that arrival.
Truthfully, that image of a freighter full flipping 180 degrees and doing a corkscrew in midair to come to rest, staring down two fighters as a Mandalorian hops down, deposits someone, and then jumps back on the ship is going to be on the HoloNet for years.
It's in Star Wars' version of World Star.
And you know there's going to be people being like, no, that's fake. No pilot would actually do that stupid shit.
Yeah, so dumb. Alright. What would Lionel like to do?
I will fix the ship.
Okay. Great.
We are below 50% still, so it's still just difficulty 1.
Yep.
Okay, I hear you, big girl. Next time I'll tell her to warn us before throwing physics out the airlock.
Throw physics out the airlock? I made physics my bitch.
Wow.
I will take 4 of our 5 strain back.
Alright. You all have access. Yeah, you do have access to the storm.
Yep.
Okay. So, Linda, describe to me what you do to reduce strain.
I am putting out the fires that now exist.
You're going around grabbing some short-circuiting wires that are about to catch your hammock on top. Yeah.
Oh, God damn it, no. There's like sparking wires. She just licks her fingers and twists it. That'll do. Okay. So then she punches the comm. Cam, that's as good as it's going to get. Go.
All right. You guys ready?
Yeah.
No.
Here we go.
Chris and I are playing very different characters. Okay, here we go. Let's see how this goes. So, these guys are going to, they're going to act at the same time. They are screaming in towards you. You're moving at speed 5, so you're about to sort of jump out. I'm assuming your heading currently is pointed towards them. Yes.
Yep.
Okay. So, they both get within engaged range of you. That is one of their maneuvers. They are then going to use the maneuvers. And then this is going to be... And then that's 2 strain for the additional maneuver, right?
Yep.
Okay. That can't be right. Give me one moment. These people only have 2 strain. Some bad shit's about to happen.
That'd be hilarious. I got him! And then just passes out at the stick.
Oh my god.
It would be the ship strain. The ship would just shut down.
Oh. It's the ship's strain, right? Not my pilot's strain?
Correct. It's ship strain.
I believe that depends entirely upon whether or not there's a co-pilot.
It depends on what maneuver you're doing. If you're physically walking from one place to another on a ship, that's your strain. If you are doing any of the starship maneuvers, it's ship strain.
Okay.
Yeah. These guys barely have enough room to fucking do anything in their ships. As they close... Yeah.
Do they need to make pilot checks or smash into a building?
Hey. Hey, Tyler.
Yeah, give me 1 second. So, to be clear, they're going towards you, who are in the middle of a city.
Yep.
They're not bobbing and weaving, certainly.
But they would have to get to us.
Okay. Give me 1 second.
Yeah.
Star Wars has a long and storied tradition of getting enemy pilots to fly face first into debris, going all the way back to Empire Strikes Back.
Ooh.
That is true.
What did I say the difficulty was for you?
The
3.
the difficulty should depend upon their size and speed, just like it did for me.
Right.
Oh, and handling.
Yeah, and handling.
Give me just 1 moment, everybody.
Yeah, it should actually be like significantly easier for them.
Well, actually, no, because we have that engine ring stabilizer. We are a frigate with the handling of a starfighter.
Yeah, but they're significantly smaller.
And they're also, if I'm not
They have
mistaken,
the handling of a starfighter with the size of a starfighter.
but if I'm not mistaken, those are pre-Clone Wars era fighters.
The sick? No.
Is it a sick?
Yeah, those are six, my dude.
So Kyle, just to be clear, so the base difficulty is their silhouette halved, right?
No. So
Round it up.
whichever is higher, their speed or their half of their silhouette, that gives you your base, whichever is higher. The lower of the two dictates which ones go up and down, or how many go up and down.
I see.
Yeah.
So, and I did say round up, didn't I?
I believe that's just like the generic rule across the entire game is round up.
All right. Well, we'll do this one at a time. Yep, that's good.
Yeah, I expect them to pass this.
It could
Yeah,
very
but
easily
it's-
not.
But it's me. But it is. Keep in mind that it's me rolling. Oh my god!
I
there's
hear a cat purring.
Oh my god! No.
Yeah,
Wait a
that's ramen
second.
noodle.
That's just a flat. So what happens when I fail?
I imagine you
Yeah.
flip a building.
I can't really clip a building in these things. Give me 1 second.
Sometimes that happens.
Yeah, is there something with a... Give me 1 second, everybody. I'd never thought that I would see a failed piloting check. Kyle, help.
What do you want me to do about it?
Help. Kyle, what? Because if it's just me ruling, I can rule. It's fine.
Yeah, like nowhere in
I'm
the
just
book
trying
do
to
they
see if
expect
there's
you to fail this.
Failing a check does not mean that the ship or vehicle crashes, although failing... instead, it means that the pilot has been unsuccessful in navigating through the... Oh, really?
What does that mean?
Oh, okay. So I just, yeah. And does not... If he was trying to go to...
That means he fails to close on us?
So specifically,
or
he drops,
fails to turn around quickly enough and has to do a loop or something.
he drops his speed by 1 and does not reach wherever he was attempting to go. If he was trying to reach a specific location at medium range, for example, he remains at medium range from the location. Yeah. All right, cool. That actually works out. So, you see one of the pilots, one of them coming in very quick and hot, comes in and is able to get into engage range with you. The second one goes, oh, no, oh fuck no, and slows down by 1. And, yeah, stays at medium range. Is the way that works. Because he just doesn't get there.
Alright, that's actually, like, hella better than expected.
Cool.
Yeah.
So, this guy is then... So that was one maneuver. And then he's going to fire. Okay. So, perform a combat check with vehicle. Declare a target. And attack. And select targets.
I should note that, as we discussed previously, because of my talent, we count as one silhouette smaller when being attacked.
Okay, cool. That actually makes it better for me. It makes no mechanical difference because they're a silhouette 3 fighter.
So 3 firing at 3. Yeah.
So it would be difficulty 2 then.
Difficulty 2. Yep. And he's going to shoot with gunnery. He selects a skill, usually the gunnery skill. Yep, perfect. Let's grab my pilot. And then gunnery. And this is difficulty 2. Okay. I should have just rolled on the thing. So, that is going to be... That is 6 damage to you, base.
Reduced to 2.
I'm going to use those 2 advantages to so that would be my I'm sorry guys, I wanted to do one thing before I did that. Is that okay?
Yeah.
Okay, cool. So I'm going to use my second maneuver to stay on target. So until the end of the pilot's next turn, all combat checks from the vehicle or vessel executing this maneuver upgrade the ability of the dice pool once. So if it's okay with you, I'm going to re-roll that because I'm keeping me honest.
Roll it on the ship, so your damage.
I shall. Yes. I'm going to re-roll that with 1 upgrade.
All right, go for it. Hear me, baby. Hold together.
Okay. So, rolling gunnery, and then one proficiency, 2 ability. Okay, less damage. Great. So, and then I don't believe I can use that advantage for anything useful.
You don't have an advantage.
I don't. You're right. So yeah, I do 6 damage flat to you.
So it's reduced to 2.
Okay. You take 2 damage. He comes in, and you see that he locks on. He puts you right into his center area, and as you begin taking off, he comes out and does a lancing blow across your dorsal firing area. A couple of laser blasts punch through your shields and hit your hull. The other one is going to... That was one of his maneuvers. He is going to close. He is going to use a fly. Actually, no. Can I do that? Can I only do one of those?
Well, the piloting check was for his fly action, so he already used
so
it.
it's a maneuver. So I can do... yeah, that's right. So I take another 2 strain. This one takes another 2 strain. Great. And then... So he does a fly maneuver. Can I do 2 fly maneuvers?
Yeah. As long as you only do 2 maneuvers.
Yep. So I'm going to use that to move into short range. Will he? I'm gonna... I am going to roll a discipline check here. Give me just one moment. To see if the guy is smarter than this. He is very pissed. Spending a dark side point.
He in particular is pissed? What, did we kill his friend or something?
Oh boy. Okay. You see affixed to the front of his. You see a blue burst of light fire forward. He is going to launch a proton torpedo at you. This is difficulty of 2. He rolls
This could fuck us.
gunnery. So this is gunnery for him. Everybody, thank you for your patience, everybody. Still learning. Okay, so that is 3 ability. And then for proton torpedoes in particular, is there something that I have to do for this?
And we spend light side points to increase your difficulty.
Yes.
I don't
Just
think so.
I believe we can, but we can only do it once.
Yep, we can raise
Also-
the stakes, upgrade an opponent's skill check difficulty by 1.
Okay.
So yeah, that's happening. I don't want to get hit by a fucking proton torpedo.
Also, wouldn't he have
Um,
to make another piloting check to close that distance?
Not if the proton torpedo has the range for it.
No, I mean going from medium to short.
I'm going to rule at this time that 1 is not required, as there is not a significant obstacle directly above you. Above you in the docking area, there were a lot of ships and a lot of things happening. Above ground in the in the bazaar area, there is not a lot of things. I can still roll one if you would like.
Probably less.
It's up to you. It's up to you, but yeah.
Yeah,
Um,
piloting checks when flying are because things are in the way. Otherwise, it's just open space
Yeah.
and free
Yeah.
actions.
Just to make sure that I'm being completely honest and that I'm not missing anything, could you please look up for me, Kyle, the slow firing quality?
Slow fire.
Yeah.
Let's see. Slow fire. Wait X amount of rounds. Rating before use again.
Okay. Cool. I see. So I can't do that next time. Okay, great.
Correct.
I'm going to go ahead and roll this. I rolled it on the right thing, right? Yep. So you guys are spending a point to upgrade my difficulty. Is that right?
Yes.
Cool. That hits. So, a couple of things happen. You see the proton torpedo launch towards you. I'm going to spend my 2 advantages to inflict a critical injury. Actually, no, I need to have 3. You're
Yep.
right. Exactly. The breach and blast qualities, do they come into play here?
You would have to have, I believe you'd have to have enough advantages to activate them. Like a blast
Okay.
quality of 6, I think, requires
Okay, let's double check. I'm sorry that I didn't have that right.
2. But let me double check. Three.
So it costs half the... Yeah, so in order for me to activate any of those qualities, I would need to... Okay, great. And the guided quality just means that it homes in, right?
Means you. I think it means you could re-roll. I'm not sure. Guided. Guided requires 3 to activate.
Okay, great. So yeah, that is my hit. So I hit. That is 9 points of damage to you.
Reduced to 5.
So you see, arcing off of that same firing area, the fighter that close with it engaged range of you within close range. You see he's looping back to get behind you as you begin going.
Night. Take the first turn of ours just to.
I was going to suggest.
Yeah.
I have one more turn. Something's going to happen. Okay.
And
It is
maybe
y'all's
shoot the
turn.
one that hasn't fired its torpedo.
Yeah, that's what I was gonna do. Okay, so we're gonna go with the dorsal laser cannon.
That is going to be 2 proficiency die, 3 ability die, 2 difficulty dice. Yes.
I believe he's within close range. So let's double check here.
I don't think that matters in ship combat.
No, it is so speed advantage, silhouette advantage. No, so yeah, it would just be 2.
Okay. I'll take a strain to aim twice. That's me taking a strain.
Okay. Are you kidding?
Also, you never claimed your initiative slot.
Oh, yeah.
Wait, is that actually how much damage you do?
Yep.
Okay.
IMAX is very, very good at what he does.
6 plus 4 is 10. 2 advantage. That's a medium laser cannon. Okay, great. You do 10 damage. That is... he would be facing you, so that would be 4. That would be... Oh my god.
And I'm gonna relieve 2 of my own strains, so bring my strain back.
I thought you were gonna say relieve my own shit,
Yeah.
and I was like, So.
And I will take a shit all over these ships, but...
Okay. Give me just one moment, everybody.
Sir, please.
Okay. So, describe to me what happens as you blast this guy up.
It is the perfect shot. Laser cannon swoops up and straight through the cockpit.
Bip. Kybax. Lancing around. I have sound effects that I could be doing, but I like mine better. Fuck you.
I spent an hour making those buttons legible for you.
Shut up. Shut up.
Today.
Just shut up.
Thank you.
Immediately. It goes right through the cockpit. If there was a camera in that guy's cockpit, he'd go, no! And you rain wreckage down upon the bazaar. Fires start. People are running for their fucking lives if they weren't already. Yeah, literally. I have all those buttons. You have completely destroyed this interceptor and made me rethink balance.
Well, to be fair, it is balanced. It's just that Kybax happens to be broken.
Okay, Kybax, that is your action. Do you have any maneuvers that you would like to do?
I use
other
both
than the one that
maneuvers to aim.
Cool. All right. Who would like to go next?
Mine goes when people break shit.
I suppose I will.
Free action. Cam, punch it!
I suppose I will go next. I will use my my action before I use my maneuvers to attack the second one with our forward laser cannon.
Not heavy forward.
Oh my god, this is...
We don't
have a forward laser cannon?
No,
We do
we
it with the
replaced it with the
concussion
concussion
missile
missile. I've got one in storage if you want to
Oh,
park
right.
for a day or two.
Okay. I don't think we want to waste a concussion missile on this fuck then.
Yeah, 3 of them. It'll be fine.
No, we've got 1.
No, we've got 3. We completely outfitted.
I do remember that.
Oh, okay, then fuck it. Yeah, I'll shoot him with a fucking missile. Get fucked, asshole.
Alright.
Well, I'll try at least.
Okay.
Let me check something here.
So, with the effects of this, you are still within 1 silhouette of him. It is still difficulty 2. Go ahead and claim the initiative slot for me.
Got it?
And then go ahead and make
It won't let me because I don't have cam selected. Give me a moment.
Yep.
Okay, there we go. Okay, and that is going to be a gunnery check, yeah?
Gunnery check, yeah.
Okay, I will spend a light side point.
Yep, and then go ahead and roll it on the Stormrunner's sheet.
Yeah, already on it.
Cool.
Is there anything I need to know about the concussion missile launcher here?
They have Blast 4, Breach 4, Guided 3, Limited Ammo 3, and Slow Firing 1.
Okay, so what does Blast do?
It would deal an additional 4 damage for 2 advantages, because it is Blast 4.
Okay, so here we go.
Okay.
Oh my god.
The check fails, but there is a triumph. That is canceled? No. Oh yeah, it is. Well, I guess it still counts because there's a triumph there. Okay. So here's what happens. Go ahead.
Okay, I was gonna ask if I could, like, shoot like a construction crane to drop on him or something. Like, I miss him, but the debris forces him to peel off or some shit.
Sure. Yeah, I will say that can come into play. Yeah. So you're using a triumph for a narrative. That's awesome.
Yeah, just forcing him to break off his attack run.
It is not, unfortunately, a crane. It is what you know to be an abandoned warehouse. This thing falls. He's going to have to do an immediate piloting check as a reaction. He's still traveling at speed 4, so it's going to be difficulty 2 with 2 upgrades. Oh my god. Alright.
Got that.
Piloting
He's got an
space.
agile little ship.
And then, yep, he adds 2 boost die. Yep.
Yeah, see? He's got this. He's a good pilot.
You say
was
playing
his
with your
friend.
food. Perfect. What does versus opponent's piloting style mean? I suppose in like a race.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. That
Or like
really
a
makes sense.
chase.
Yeah, I suppose. All right. So you immediately see this dilapidated building fall. You see that he goes. He stops, and you see that he actually does a nice corkscrew turn, and still is on an attack there. Still going speed 4. Okay. I believe that is your turn. Unless I
Nope.
Oh, okay.
I still
yeah,
have
got it.
2 maneuvers I can make.
Yep.
Lina has just finished putting out the fires.
Get us the fuck
Okay.
out of here.
First thing, I'm going to take a full throttle action. I must make a hard piloting check to increase the vehicle's top speed by 1 for a number of rounds equal to cunning.
Oh my god. That's a maneuver?
No, that is, that is an action. Never mind.
Yep.
Okay, never mind. My bad. Okay, so, with our speed 5, I'm going to spend my maneuver and a second maneuver, giving the ship 2 strain, to get the fuck out of dodge. She flips the Stormrunner back onto its back, corkscrews right up, and then slams the throttle forward again to go streaking back through the buildings.
Okay. So. 1.
That guy's gone. I did blow him up.
Yeah, but I have to keep him there or else the slot's just gonna speak. Whatever. That's fine. Alright. So. You begin to, and then this goes from bit. Okay. So, you boost forward. I will allow you to make.
Why has he not gotten farther away?
Because he was originally at short range to you.
Yeah, I wanted to go away from him.
Yep.
So basically, she flipped the ship back around and took off in the other direction.
In the other direction.
Yes.
Okay. So we're gonna keep that there.
Remember, Tyler, the boxes only work for like some visual. Mechanically,
Right.
he's going up to 2 boxes away.
Right. So he was at short.
Yeah.
Now he's going along. Okay, great. So, you jet boost away. I'm gonna get rid of the death guy.
W, start making the calculations for a jump to light speed.
Okay. W is currently an NPC, so he will happily provide trained assistance on somebody else who would like to do that role.
Awesome.
What role would that be
Yes.
exactly?
Astrogation.
It is going to be a plot course. So it is going to be a average 2. Yeah, so it's going to be a difficulty 2 astrogation check to plot a course. However, you need, in order to jump out of the system,
We need to get out of atmosphere.
you need to get out of atmosphere. So from what I understand, are you still low to the ground? Or
Yes.
you go up?
But the plan is to start ascending during, say, second maneuver.
Okay, so for that, then I'm going to ask for another piloting check
Copy that.
as you're trying to maneuver your way out of the city, but then also start heading up, like yawing. No,
And
Open your nose up.
you have not marked down that I spent a light side point.
Oh, thank you. So with that, I'm going to ask for the same piloting check as it was before. It's going to be base difficulty 3. It's going to have 2 upgrades on it.
And I've got
3, upgrade 2.
and 3 boosts from our ship's maneuverability.
That is right. Going against your piloting commentary.
All right,
And
here
the
we go.
2 setback die are still there.
But you
Alright,
get
Because
rid
you're
of them.
still in the city.
Yeah, but I delete them because I'm a Corellian.
That's right. For sure.
Yeah, and we learned last time that it doesn't auto-delete them, so here we go.
Yeah.
Oh,
Okay. There is a crit fail hidden in there.
but we still succeeded.
Yes. So let's first resolve the fact that you do in fact succeed at.
And I
going-
spent 4 advantages to negate that.
I don't think that that's mechanically how that works, but we'll say sure.
I'll take it.
Yeah. 100%. So it's a wash. 2 successes. You immediately you start heading your way up. You start going through these. You begin making your way through the very tight streets of Vapura. The buildings begin thinning out ever so slightly, and as soon as you get to the edge of the city, you pull up and make a heading away from it. Okay. Who would like to go next?
Tim? I always go last in case I have to fix something more important that's currently broken.
Yeah, I'm not sure what I'm gonna do. I mean, am I? Can I? You know what? Can I try and hack the computers on the frigate?
If you're unaware of things to do on EW, you can run to the other gun. You can use your
Yeah,
maneuver
'cause-
to physically change location.
You
Yes.
could do slice enemy systems.
Also that, he's at long
Yeah, and-
range now.
That doesn't matter.
I would, at this point, I would suggest not targeting the frigate, but targeting the fighter.
That's what I was
Okay.
thinking.
All right, that sounds good. And then I'll run to the other gun.
But there's no point in running to the gun right now because it is at long range.
Ah, got it.
And Kybax has the guns.
Oh, you have a gun.
We haven't.
I have to.
it out.
I just have to keep myself muted at all times because right now I'm going to be singing along and I don't want to do that. So, all right, I'm going to
Get it.
I'm going to try and hack this thing. Let's see. Let's get this thing
All
up.
right, so it is a difficulty 3 computers check, and you're doing this specifically against the interceptor. Is that right?
Yes. Ah, look at that.
Hell yeah.
Pretty damn good roll. Okay, let's see what I'm going to resolve those threat here. Give me just one moment.
And mute because I'm singing along.
Okay.
We're doing far better than I thought we were gonna.
Yeah, me too. I did not anticipate us destroying one of the interceptors.
Okay. I have resolved the threats. If successful, oh my god. He reduces the defense of one zone of the target vehicle for 1 round by each success. He only has one. Just how many advantages? No, he doesn't have any advantages. Okay. No shields?
Yep.
You see on the sensors as you're coming away, Trev, you fingers clicking away down at your computer. You immediately get into the shield area of this guy. So if this guy comes after you, he will have quite a bit less defense that he's going to be able to leverage against you. Is there anything else that you'd like to do on your turn?
I lean back in my chair and say, "Oh, I did a thing," and I'm hoping somebody has a proper response to that. That's all I'm going to say, especially with this music playing. Oh, I did something. So I did something good.
It's only Cameron up there.
Cam's white knuckling it, like, fucking, you see what I did? No, she would be completely cool. Okay.
Don't forget
The
to
correct
claim your
answer, by
initiative.
the way, is don't get cocky. Don't get cocky, kid. That's the correct answer. Just in case you didn't know.
Trev, claim your initiative for me.
Oh, well, yeah. Sorry.
Claim your second initiative.
Appropriate answer is also, great work, kid. Don't get penisy.
Yeah.
All right. I believe that leaves Lana.
Yep. She is rerouting power from non-essential systems and manually venting additional heat from the thrusters, overriding the failing stabilizers to keep the ship from tearing itself apart.
Great.
Still a difficulty 1 because I'm keeping the strain down. Yeah, if she pulls another stunt like that, I swear I'm installing a safety limiter just to spite her. Yeah, you'd like that, wouldn't you, baby?
6 advantages. Jesus Christ.
Was that
Doesn't matter.
repairs, or was that...
This is system strain. My main job is just keeping system strain low enough for Cam to keep fucking with me.
What can you do with mechanics?
Nothing.
Not a whole lot,
on
no.
that roll, I can do nothing with those advantages or triumphs. Because
mechanics is for, like, item stuff, yeah.
yeah, like this is just me keeping the ship functional, basically allowing Cam to constantly do maneuvers. If I was to start spending advantages and stuff, it really throws the balance of the game out. I did a whole bunch of trial runs earlier today, and on average, I get about 2.7 strain back a turn, which is about on average what Cam spends.
Gotcha.
So, yeah.
What are you gonna do, man?
Who, me?
No, me.
I didn't get a turn.
Yeah, you did.
You
No,
shot
I
the
did.
ship. You shot the ship.
Yes. Yes, I did. Yes, I did.
Yeah, that was
I
all in
shot
one
last
round, guys.
time. So much
Jeez.
happened.
I didn't get a turn.
It was over so quick, I forgot.
One. All right. So he can only.
With what Tam just did, I'm sitting here thinking about Star Trek 2. Sir, our shields are dropping.
Where's the override? The override!
Override!
You raised them!
I'm gonna watch that. Guys, I was gonna have a nice, calm evening, and now I'm gonna go watch that movie.
See, I don't see how that conflicts with having a nice evening.
Oh yeah, I've seen that movie. I don't know how many times. I saw that movie 5 times in the movie theater.
The movie theater?
Like,
Yeah.
if I ever am rich enough to have a home theater, Star Trek 2 is the first movie I'm fucking watching in it.
One of the best. Yeah, no, my parents used the movie theater as a babysitting tool. See, back in the 80s, 7-year-old could go to the movies by themselves and be just fine.
I think that you've mistaken. You've made a mistake here. It's not that they were just fine. It's that the ones who weren't just fine, no one really knew about because you didn't have the internet.
Right. No, I mean, I went to see Tron, The Black Hole, Indiana Jones, Temple of Doom, and Star Trek 2 probably 5 or 6 times in the theater.
All right. So here's what happens. Pip. Okay. And something else. Unused enemy slot. No. No.
Oh, that's a big old boy. That's a big old boy.
Why isn't this working?
What the fuck is that?
You don't recognize that?
I'm scrolling in. Oh shit. They got a Corellian gunship?
Give me 1 second, everybody.
Yeah, they've got a CR-90.
Oh dear.
Oh, little baby CR-90.
Fuck. There we go. Jesus. Sorry, sometimes the initiative order really grinds my gears. Great.
Oh, we need to be somewhere else.
Yeah,
Like
we need
yesterday.
to leave.
We're
Good
working
news
on
is,
it.
we are much faster than that thing.
And if that one fighter closes, we're gonna ruin its day.
Yes.
You can move 3 spaces with speed 6, right?
You can move.
Yeah, from long to close.
Yep.
Sorry. Yeah.
The three range bands.
So from close, which means engaged, to long.
Yeah.
Okay, so yeah, this is gonna... they are going to eat our dust.
Yeah.
And from the looks of things, not a moment too soon! Ooh, this is exciting.
This
I'm
is
glad
why
you guys
this
are
ship
having
is called the
fun.
Storm Runner.
We see a storm, and we're fucking running!
Okay. It is your guys' turn next.
I would like to go.
Sure.
My
I've actually
action...
just over the comms. Here's a big one.
I see it on sensors. Lina, I'm about to redline the engines.
Okay.
Oh, guys, I'm sorry. I forgot one thing. I'm so sorry.
I'm so sorry, baby.
Okay,
Sorry,
yeah.
go
So I'm using full throttle. I need to make a hard piloting check.
Okay. Yep. So it's going to be a
Yep.
difficulty 3 check. I am spending a dark side point to upgrade your difficulty.
And I am spending a light side point.
Okay.
God!
Fuck.
Yeah, baby!
Shit.
Yes.
Okay.
What can we do with that triumph?
Oh, no.
No. God, please
What am
don't.
I going to do with that triumph?
Upgrade the
+1 maneuver with vehicle.
I'll take it. I
Or
will
do something
absolutely take
vital
that.
to turn the tide of battle.
I will take that +1 maneuver with the vehicle.
Alright.
Okay.
So our
So-
speed is now 6.
Okay. I
I am going-
have a thing that says 6.
I'm going to take 3 maneuvers to get the fuck away. We are going away from them. We are heading to orbit. We are leaving at speed 6.
Okay. At speed 6, fully boosting your engines. Have we spent the strain?
Not yet. Grab it. 2. Is there any additional strain due to what you're doing, or just the 2 for the additional maneuver?
Just the 2 for the additional maneuver. I made my check.
Technically, the threats could be used to give us additional system strain.
I'm gonna do that. Give me one moment. Now who's on my side?
I love the... I love Kybex going to? Because I imagine him immediately getting slammed back in his seat.
Opponent immediately performs 1 free maneuver. Really? Can I? Yeah, okay.
You could, but I don't think it would matter.
Yeah, you see as, and then, am I ruling that scrambling fighters is an action? Unfortunately, I think I am.
Dude, please get off of my lap for 5 minutes.
Yeah,
Listen, man, your lap is too comfy.
You volunteered for this the moment you had a cat.
I was saying that I was on his lap. So...
Hello, HR.
Because there isn't an... It does make sense that if we're scrambling fighters, that's an action. But that's not
Yeah.
specifically written. Okay.
But it makes sense.
I mean... I mean, it seems like it could be a maneuver, but...
Oh, son of a bitch.
What do we... Can I do a quick Reddit search? Give me 1 second.
Yeah, sure. You'll ever have a moment where, like, you've gone an entire day just fine, and then you move your neck just right, and you're like, oh, I fucked up my neck last night.
Yes.
Yeah, it just happened.
How do I search this? Star Wars FFG. Scrambling. Fighters.
I don't know where summoning additional... Like, look up the rules for summoning additional minions.
It could. So you're saying I could just do a Destiny spit then?
Probably.
That
Makes sense to me, actually.
That would be great.
Yeah, that's fine. I'm cool with it.
Is it destiny equal to amount of people on a thing? Sorry, everybody. Give me just one moment. I'm so sorry.
Frantically buys time to figure out what he's going to do.
Buying time also costs destiny.
Yeah, due to the delay in this high-powered situation, I get into threat. Remember when I would do that shit just to annoy you?
Yep.
Okay. I'm gonna go off of my gut instinct for now. If we find a rule later, then we might retcon it. But in this case, yeah, it will be an action. Which means that I cannot unleash 3 medium turbo lasers at you. That's not what I would do, but yeah. Okay. Anyway, it is your turn. You fuck me how?
It bothers me that, like, spending 3 actions at speed 5 and they still get to close between medium and long because I can only technically move 2 bands.
Well, to be clear,
If you're using the free maneuver that you just got to scramble fighters, wouldn't that mean that the Corvette is still at long range?
Specifically, I'm using the free maneuver. I've already spent an action scrambling the fighters. I spent the free maneuver that I got to have the Corvette closed to medium.
Gotcha. Okay, so it's us now?
It is your turn. So you jet forward 3 range bands?
Yeah.
Yep. That's the plan.
So, yeah, 3 launch bands. So, I want to congratulate every single one of you. That went exactly how I wanted it to go. Thank you so much.
We didn't fuck over all the DM's plans for once!
So, you escape from Slaheron in a blast of gunfire in exactly the Star Wars way that you do. You are able to jet away from the system, from the planet. You see that they have scrambled fighters and are meaning to catch you, but inside the star system, even at speed 5, the interceptors can do nothing but keep pace with you that far away. So you have essentially escaped. Now, the next question is, you are currently, you currently haven't been paid for your mission that you went to Castle. A sense of calm washes over you as you are still very much on the run from the Black Sun. I guess I'll ask the pilot. Cam, as you are reaching the jump point, you see W9 whistle at you, and the binary translation comes up for you. You wanted me to set a course, but where do you want to go?
Take us forward.
Aurelia.
Forward. Okay. So, we're going to bring us back to this blast page.
Cam just leans back in her chair, rubs her face.
Okay. To the next star system, Nimbin, you have 8 hours of downtime.
Hey, Tam.
You make it to the outside of the system, and
Man, hyperspace always looks so freaky.
Oh, I love it.
I was just quoting Family Guy.
Oh.
No, and instead of showing the Star Wars hyperspace, they showed the opening to Doctor Who.
dun, 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 dun.
Baker's
Yeah.
big face, yeah.
Oops, we're not on the Iron Chain. Sorry. Cutting to
Cam.
the iron chain.
Was that your first starfight? Starfight? Is that the right word for it? Dogfight, I guess.
I have to say, it was.
You did good.
I'm used to shootouts on the ground with my feet planted firmly.
Cam stands up, dusts herself off. It was mine too. And she walks out.
What? What?
Yeah. You all convene after a few minutes of just white knuckle, fast, intense action, the likes of which some of you have never experienced. Kyvax, Lina, you make your way out to the common area.
I would like to do one more mechanic so I can get that strain sorted.
Certainly. I'll say that for the purposes of this, that the strain is good. We're good.
I do go check on Karga and make sure that he wasn't, tossed around.
Yeah. This Lina walks up to the table. Her jumpsuit's tied around her waist. She's covered in oil and soot, and this is a good, portion that's singed. Okay. Good news, we didn't explode. Bad news, I'm pretty sure we should have.
We took a couple dings, but I think we pulled through. Considering we had 4 starfighters and a cruiser on us.
We what?
Yeah. Blacked 1 starfighter on our way out.
Okay. Well, then we're actually doing quite well. A lot better than I thought we would.
Yeah, yeah.
I'm very glad I bought that engine ring stabilizer.
Yeah, me too. It handles like a dream.
One of the few things you've bought that I haven't hated instantly.
I also bought the Bacta tank.
She did say few, implying there was more than one.
And to be fair, that's basically for you. And Tam. Mostly
I'll
Tam.
have you know, I've only gotten minorly injured since we joined up with you guys. Which, for me, is an improvement.
Lina's just lying down on the couch.
Cam's gonna go grab a couple cold drinks, pass one to Lina.
She puts it on the burn on her shoulder.
You need someone to look at that?
Nah, that one's on me.
So, sorry about all this.
Well, must have pissed someone in the Black Sun off majorly.
Well, almost the entire Kessel operation was Black Sun.
Yeah, but we killed one guy. One incompetent guy.
And all his men. And shut down the mines. And
We
stole
did
much
not
of
shut
Ritter's
down the
family.
mines. We did not shut down the mines. That was Maruth Duel's fault. He's the one who rigged the explosives to detonate the instant someone set an alarm up. Who does that? That's so stupid.
And then we did take all those crates of glitter stem from that asteroid.
Okay, but we were pursuing a bounty. They can't be mad about that.
And we did kill or deliver Bandandoba to a hut.
Like I said, legitimate bounty. They can't be mad about that. If they wanted to be mad about bounties, they can go throw some money at the bounty guild to have certain names taken off the register.
Did anyone make sure our names got taken off the register? The whole reason we went to Kessel?
Well, that was part of our deal for recovering the lieutenant.
Guess we
Yeah, I
leave
don't
in a
know
hurry.
if that. I don't know if that's going to happen. I'm going to be real honest with you guys. Can I check the bounty boards?
You certainly can. Yeah. You jump on the console. You just looking at the main bounty boards?
The main bounty boards. You know, there's a hut bounty board, and then there's the like basically the equivalent of Snag a Job, where it's like random people throw up bounties for stuff, and there's the criminal bounty boards, which are like who are we putting money on, that kind of thing. So I'm gonna check out everywhere.
Okay. I am going to ask you for an underworld check.
Okay.
I will say that this is going to be difficulty 1.
Okay.
If we're very, very lucky, they're going to be looking for the crew of the Angel Wing.
Difficulty 1. Can I get a boost die since this is literally what I do?
Sure.
Well, I can't find anything. So, although Lana, you're always better at these the HoloNet stuff. You want to give it a shot?
Yeah, sure. Shoo. Same check.
Yep. Same. Mm-hmm.
Yeah. You see like a command prompt pop up. She types a bunch of shit you don't understand.
Oh my god.
There you go.
Okay. Give me just one moment. Let me collate some data for you.
Let me find out something here. Where's the underworld?
It's under knowledge. Just the top page on the second reference page I made you.
Second reference page, knowledge. There's
Second reference book.
maybe
specifically-
spent to learn more relevant, beneficial information concerning the subject, e.g., a beast's particular weakness, information about familiar strife between crime families, etc. Can I use that? Can we use that triumph to figure out who posted the bounty, like directly who posted it, like a name?
Sure. Yeah. Give me just one moment.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Yeah. So. Yep. So that's a fantastic roll. Remind me, what previous bounties were on the storm? Runner. Make sure that it lines up with my notes.
The bounties were... I can't remember the numbers, but Sorry was alive only and like quadruple the cost. And the rest were dead or alive at about, 10,000 each? Or maybe 5,000 each.
Yeah, so you see that the Lana, as you go in through your connections,
there we go. 15,000 credit bounty on each of our heads. Sorry actually is not listed at all.
Yeah. So you see that bounty used to be an Imperial bounty. Its heading has changed, and it is now a free and open bounty, calling any and all bounty hunters that are looking to make their living. Dead or alive, it lists all of your names. It lists the name and picture of your ship. It says proof of destruction of the ship, the Stormrunner, nets 20,000 credits.
Yes.
Plus any additional proven to be on the ship as it exploded. Your bounties are have all gone up to 20,000. Sorry still remains not listed.
What about Karga?
Karga's name?
They'd have no reason to know it.
Sure.
Yeah, you see that his name is not listed on there. You see that normally they're pretty tight-lipped about who's doing this, and if anybody is posting a bounty on these public and open boards, it's usually under a pseudonym. You see the heading of a known Black Sun intermediary. Lina, this is where the triumph comes in. You see a sort of apparatchik within the Black Sun's, one of the public faces of the Black Sun, who goes in and posts all of these things. However, you know exactly who this person directly works for. And that person is Vigo Tyrus Volca. Lina, you would know that this person, with that pretty fantastic role, is a Falleen male. So green-skinned. Here, I'll just look up Falli. Sorry, Flalleen is the species, male. You know that this person oversees all Black Sun spice mining operations, including areas that are publicly known as spice mines in Kessel, in Ryloth, and you would surmise in any other unknown places that could be in the Outer Rim.
So we made the correct decision moving forward, then.
With those two advantages, I will let you ask questions if you have them.
Cam.
Yeah?
I think we made a bigger impact on the rim than we intended. And
How
it's
big
not
an
the
impact?
Angel Wing. Well,
Looks like to the tune of collectively, let's see, 20, 40,
as he's doing the math,
80.
Captain Jitro always said we'd be worth something someday.
To the tune of about 100,000 credits.
Just ask a question here.
Yeah.
Oh, this is in character.
Oh, sorry.
What was the goddamn point of faking our registration and IDs?
Well, I figured it was better safe than sorry. I also didn't think it would work.
Well, to be fair, these bounties were posted before we faked our ID. And technically, Rook was true to his word. We are no longer as high on the Imperial bounty list. We are higher on the open bounty list.
Now, to be fair, this is mostly rimward, so going towards the core was the right decision? Can I ask that question?
Oh, are you asking?
Yes.
Are you asking the GM if that was the right decision?
I am asking if, based on what I know, moving coreward will be safer for us in general.
You see that? I mean, the bounty board isn't just for the Outer Rim.
No, yes, but harder to operate as a bounty hunter in civilized space.
That
They also do tend to take a much dimmer view of organized crime.
Sure, yeah, for sure. Heading coreward, you are currently just to break down sort of geopolitically what's going on. The rebellion is scraping together stuff to put together the New Republic.
Mm-hmm.
They're worried about coalition building and trying to put some pieces back together. A posting on a bounty board, it's up to you whether or not that would be covered under the lofty galactic wide goals that the New Republic is currently trying to do.
What we're asking... Okay, let me put it this way. Sure. The New Republic just conquered Coruscant in this timeline. Yeah. So they're still putting together the government. However, the rebel fleets, which there should be about 5 of them at this point, are passing through the hyperlanes in the core section regularly to patrol for Imperial shit, which coincidentally also helps keep piracy down.
Okay. Yeah, sure.
That's at least that's what I was thinking.
And that can certainly be what you're thinking. I cannot really say you're right in an assumption. It is a okay assumption to go with, yeah. But I can't say that your worldview is necessarily exactly what's happening. You know what I mean?
Right.
The point of it is there's a bounty notice with all of your names on it, conspicuously leaving one name off. And
so
there's
we need to
prices
get
on all your heads.
Protection quick fast.
Yeah, I'll look in as soon as I can get on. Yeah, I'll look up to try to find your a covert, an armorer, something.
Well, first let's get the ship registered with the Republic and try and the New Republic. Shit, that's gonna be hard to remember. The New Republic, and see if we can't get some at least nominal Republic protection. You know what I mean?
Yeah, well, we're heading in the right direction for that, I suppose. Okay, well, I'm going to go continue fixing whatever we broke in the last 20 minutes.
I think we did take a missile to the dorsal plating.
Something hit us.
Sorry. Okay, we're going to need to sit down so I can see that.
We're not going to be sitting down until we either absolutely have to refuel or we reach space claimed by the New Republic.
Okay.
And that's a safety issue.
Well, we haven't been vented in the space yet, so they haven't breached the hull with that missile. Okay, I'm going to run diagnostics and I'll get you a damage report.
All right, let me know.
An open drink down on the table and walks back.
Camel put the drink back in the fridge.
The door opens and a door opens and Karga's head sort of peeks out.
Hey, bud, you okay?
I kind of hit my head a little bit, but I think I'm fine.
Oh, here, come here. We'll get you fixed up. And I
Sort of
take him.
out.
I pick him up and I carry him over to the med center.
That was really loud.
Yeah, sorry about that, bud. That was what we call a hot exit.
Is that the technical term?
Yeah.
All right, I'll keep that in mind. Well, I'm glad that we're heading. Where exactly are we going?
Corward. We're headed towards I think. Hey, Cam, we're going towards Corellia, yeah?
Sure.
Going to Corellia. They have lots of cool ships there.
Whoa, really?
Oh yeah. Some of the
Wanna
biggest
be-
shipyards in the Republic. Or they were before Puat.
Okay. So, Karga sits and goes, I keep having these dreams.
What are they about?
I don't know. They're different from the dreams I usually get.
Tell me about them. What's are they? Is it there a feeling? Is there a? Do you see something?
That's the thing. I'm usually able to feel in control of my dreams, but this one, there's something out there. I don't. There's smoke. There's shadow. Twinkling light. I don't understand.
I
You look at it. He looks like he hasn't actually been sleeping all that well.
Well, hey, but here, I'm gonna look for a sleep aid of some kind.
Yeah. You see one in injectable form. He goes, What are you doing?
I wasn't looking for an
Everything is
injection.
labeled.
I was looking for like a pill.
Everything
Like a
is labeled.
tablet.
Kiebacks do not touch.
Yeah, it literally says you see many loose you see many loose needles. One of them used.
Put that in the bio waste.
Oh no. You hear chewing noises from the bio waste.
Why did that happen? Lana,
What?
why did the bio waste make chewing noises?
Because it's funny.
I don't like that.
Good.
Where
Wait,
are you
why are
keeping
you in-
sleeping pills?
They're in the Kiebacks proof locks under the cupboard.
You see their Kyvax proof in the way that it's just a handle and nothing to shoot.
They're just at the bottom of the cupboard in the far back, somewhere you can't easily get to wearing all your armor. Here. Wait, you can't
Why
sleep?
did you hide these from me?
I didn't. They're in the area marked sleeping.
What are the other areas called?
Not sleeping. Look, I ran out of
There's
label.
one called
There's two
ouchie.
areas.
There's one called tummy ache.
All of my drugs are categorized in two things: sleeping and not sleeping. All of the scalpels are in the sleeping category because you don't want to use them on awake people.
It just makes too much sense.
This is such weird arbitrary categories. Go.
Do I organize your blasters? No. Now what do you want?
No, because my blasters are organized by type, like a sensible person.
Okay, you guys are giving me a headache. I'm going.
Hold on, before we go. Here. And I give him the sleeping pills, and I give him
Those are not for
space
children.
ibuprofen. Why?
What?
Why do you think I needed the sleeping pills?
I don't know. Come here, Cargo.
Why
jump
would
out.
he?
He sort of sits up.
I'm gonna do a quick
you guys
check on
trying
him.
to drug me?
No, we're not trying to drug you. He's trying to drug you.
I'm not trying to drug you. I wasn't trying to. I was trying to get you some sleeping pills to help you sleep for a night.
Did you try warm milk or anything before drugs?
I was looking for like melatonin or something.
What now?
Melatonin's being kept in this ship. That's so funny. Some sleepy time tea. So you want to do a medicine check, Lana?
Yeah.
Like, I was literally looking for like the lowest grade, just like Unisom sleep tablet, kind of like.
This is what you get for not being specific. I get to say you were looking through the thing of used needles.
I look at through stimulants and fucking.
Okay, give me a.
And I'm like, where do you keep the ibuprofen?
Give me a medicine check. I'll call it difficulty 1.
Okay, follow the light.
Ow, it's bright.
Yeah, it's bright. I'm watching your eyes. Okay, they dilate well, I think.
Yeah, I mean, with 4 successes, I'll tell you that his eyes, there's some redness around his eyes. He does have a small bruise across his forehead from where he hit a girder during the fucking maneuver.
Mm-hmm.
It looks fine, though. It just looks surface level. His eyes sort of he's kind of light sensitive. His eyes are kind of squinted, and he's sort of looking down. You have 2 advantages. Feel free to ask some questions.
Yeah. No, I'm happy. Head injury plus kid playing to sleep. Okay. Yeah, you did hit your head, didn't you, buddy? Okay. He grabs a compress and goes over to the back of the tank and lets a little bit of it out. Puts it on the wound, tapes it there. There you go. Surface Bacta, that'll help heal that up. And we're going to try a warm drink before we go straight to medications. But she reaches into another medicine cabinet that's out of Karga's reach. Like, where I keep the children meds. Also marked sleep and not sleep.
Mm-hmm. Sleep light, not sleep light.
Yeah, sleep for children. Yeah. And if the tea doesn't work, then you can give him one of these before sleep. One of these before bed.
That's all I was gonna give him.
I know. It's just I'm supposed to have taken an oath or something to tell you these things. I don't know. I read it all in the HoloNet. Anyway.
You're not a doctor.
I am aware. She storms out.
Anyway.
Why are such bad things happening?
Are bad things happening?
I don't know. I try to think, and it just leaves me with more questions. And then I try to answer those questions, and the answers are more questions.
Anything in specific, or?
I'm gonna make a roll here. It's a boost die for the medical assistance. There's something moving. I can't ever make it out, but I dream about it, and when I wake up, I feel like it's still there.
Does this feel like a kind of an anxiety thing, or does it feel more like a force thing?
Uncle Kyvax, I don't know what that means. And he gets up and walks out.
Uncle.
Oh. It's weird. I'll cry. Kyvax collapses from heartbreak and dies immediately. Send him out the airlock.
Alright. We're gonna die horribly our next fight.
He's now floating in the void of space.
What's going on?
You called him Uncle.
It's his dad.
He's his dad.
Sorry. You want me to retake it? Fuck. Sorry. Jesus.
No, it's fine.
No, it's not fine. Go back.
I know what he meant. He just forgot.
What do you want me to call you Daddy Kybax?
Literally just dad or buir, which is the Mandalorian word for dad. There are two options.
Tyler?
Yeah.
Never say those two words again, please.
Daddy Kybax? I want the fan art. Send the fan art.
Oh my god. Don't ask the internet that. They'll do it.
You broke your
Do
leg.
it!
Can I help?
Do it.
Big, strong arms grab. Anyway.
What was it, like our first fight? You were like, that told me some things about myself when Kybex did something. I remember that.
Yeah. That was me. Anyway. The ship rolls ever onwards. Running
Down from the port where it began.
Yep.
What do you want, Kybax? Lina has a comically oversized wrench.
Oh, nothing. I was just going to see if you needed any help. Or if there's anything I can do.
No, thanks. I'm good. The fire starts by her ankle. Just steps on it. I'm good.
Right. Well, how about I just hand you tools while you do your thing?
No, I'm good. Thank you. Thanks. It's fine. Take 2 steps to the left. What you were standing on. See, you will be more hindrance than help. Just, I don't need to protect you.
How did you know that was going to happen?
Look, I've been working on these for a very, very long time. Her and I have a shorthand.
All right. Well, let me know if you need anything. And he kind of ruffles Lina's hair as you walk past.
3, 2, 1.
Oh.
Coolant sort of starts spraying.
Kybex does grab that hose and plug it back into where it was.
You see her type a command on her console, and then it just stops pissing out coolant. We don't need to cool that one engine. It's fine.
Okay, well, good luck with that. He's gonna leave. Oh! I almost forgot. He pulls off his backpack and pulls off both of the heavy blaster rifles that he now has, and hands her the not so heavy blaster rifle, and is like, you told me to give this to you if I ever, because you wanted the attachments back?
Yeah, I can take them off without destroying them, and then we can put them on other things for you.
Yeah, could you put it on this one? And he holds out the blaster rifle he took, which is significantly bigger and badder with a flamethrower attachment.
Actually, and she looks at the flamethrower attachment, I could use this. Yeah, no, I can do that. Just put them over there on the bench.
Will do. And he sets it down.
Anyone else just have a shiver go down their spine?
And hyperdrive fails. Just kidding. Well, I think with that, unless anybody had anything else they would like to do, we are going to end today's session. I want to thank every single one of you for being badass and working with us, working with everybody and being nice and patient with our first space combat. The next one will be quite a bit better, even though I had so much fun. Thank you so much. Oh, yeah, you guys can have fun experience.
Huh?
And
What
here's
was
where we're
that?
gonna end it.
You went full robot there. We didn't
Bye.
hear you.
Oh. And you guys can get 5 experience.
5?
Roll that.
10. Take 10 experience.
Yes, bully him for more. How about 15? Do
I know.
I got 20 in the back? 20 in the back? I get 20?
You are such a light touch. I love you.
15 is
Don't bully
recommended.
me, I'll come. Anyway, so let's keep going.
Yeah, 15 is recommended.
Five
Only
more.
half of you heard it.
5 more.
You want 15? You want 15?
Yeah.
What do I get if I get
love
15?
it. Oh,
A big old smooch.
Regret.
Huh?
A big old smooch.
Tristan, if we ever meet in person, I better get fucking my mouth. I better get Frenched.
I didn't say where I'd smooch you.
Oh.
Maybe on the top of the head. Just a
I was interested, then I was less interested.
Then I me too. And with that, it's time to end. I hope everybody has a great week. We'll see you next week. Bye.
So that means 15.
Yes.
Okay.
That's it.
Here we go. That